Hi there again, Universe 7. This is John Alcantara and welcome again for my deck profile. As I promised guys, this is the second version of my SS3 build, SS3 Goku build. First one was SS3 Rildo. Now the new build the new version that I did with my SS3 Goku is yellow. As you can see in the title, it's the SS3 Frieza, and I went 3-1 last tournament using this deck, so it's just for fun deck, but this is a very fun, somewhat competitive deck, but I like it and I hope you guys like it too. So let's go now to the deck profile. By the way, for the new viewers out there, Sun Goku Leader, it has a permanent ability that you can only have 6 energy and active main. You can discard a card from your hand. Then if you have no energy, you can choose 2 in your life and add it to your energy area. So yeah, when Awaken draws 2, then permanent, you can only have 6 energy in your energy area, and at the end of your turn, untap 3 of your energy to active mode. So you can go all out in this SS3 leader. So this is a very fun deck. This is a very fun leader, and it's viable to all cards because it has no restriction in the energy color for the energy area. And of course, when you attack, draw 1 card. So yeah, that's the SS3 leader. So for the SS3 build of Frieza, here's the deck list. So sure, we have this of course the combo piece for the blue, the Piccolo, and the draw power of yellow, the youthful Bulma. So especially it is a counterpart for blue, the Majin Blue draw card. So this is a draw 1 card, and I also play 4 Bulma, the promo Bulma, the perfect support Bulma. I also play 4 of these for resting your opponent with 3 energy below. So it's a really good control deck build. So I guess you're having an idea what this deck consists of. And of course, I have this an opening Son Goku just for self-awakening if your opponent tries to stall you. So it's a combo card, but it's a combo card. When you combo this card, if your leader is a yellow, you can play this in rest mode, then you take 1 life. But since you're not a yellow leader, you're just gonna use this for taking your own lives for self-awakening. So yeah, and 2 Kid Goo, the explosive spirit Son Goku, that when you play this card, choose your opponent, rest battle card and KO it. Then when this card's attack, at the end of the turn, at the end of the turn, you can turn this card into active mode. So I don't have any Sugesh here, so I played 2. I wish I had 4, but I only have 2 copies of Kid Q. But if you have 4, you could play 4 of these in your deck. So yeah, very good control, and it has a barrier and blocker. So it's a really good card for controlling your opponent and being barrier for the defense and blocker. So yeah, that's for the low drop. Let's go for the Frieza stock. Of course, I have these 4 Mega Frieza, the Returning Terror, that when you play this card, you may discard 1 card from your hand or yellow card. No, you may place 1 card from your hand, then choose up to your opponent battle card in rest mode, KO that battle cards, and then this card gains double strike. So it's a dual attack double strike. It's a really good control deck, especially if your opponent is in rest. Then next card would be 4 of this promo from Series 1, Crown of Terror Mega Frieza, that lets you look at your opponent's hand, then you can play 1 card from them in rest mode. So yeah, it's a really good card for seeing your opponent's hand, playing their combo cards in rest mode, and attacking it, so that they could lose their combo card. So then next, I ordered one this Occupation of Evil Frieza from Series 2 promo. Why one? Because I only have one copy of this card, and yeah, it's not really essential in this deck, but it's a really good card. This card can call upon the 7-drop Frieza, the Golden Frieza Resurrected Terror. You can call it out from your hand using this card. So these are really good cards, but in this deck, this is just a tech card. Okay. Then I have this, the 6-drop Full Power Frieza. It's a triple strike blocker and 25k. What's good about this card? You can hard cast it in your turn, then end of your turn you can untap triple energy. Then now this is a 25k blocker. Now what's good thing about this card, that when you activate its blocker ability and it survives the attack, you can untap this card into active mode again. So you can abuse this blocker ability. Imagine you have 25k defense power in your defense. So yeah, this is a really good blocker, and it also be a game ender because it's a triple strike. Alright, then let's go for the Golden Frieza Resurrected Terror. Now, why I put a 7-drop Frieza in my deck? Obviously, I could only play this Frieza by using this Occupation of Evil Frieza, or by evolving Frieza in my battle area with only cost of 6 energy. So I can play this by two ways. By this, I wish I could have more of this in my deck, but I already have one copy in my deck, so I already sold out other copies of Occupation Evil Frieza. But there's this one card I really want to work it out, so I put it in this deck. So I'll tell you what that card is. So that's why I made this deck. So you can only play this through evolution or through the 4-drop Occupation of Evil Frieza. But it's a great card for 30k. It has a triple strike, and when a card evolved into this card, all of the battle card in rest mode, including yours, except this card, will be placed in the drop area. Then choose all active mode battle cards except for this card that's used into rest mode. So yeah, it's a really good card. So that's the Frieza pack. Now let's go for the extra cards. Now of course I have this 3 bad ring for going all out and negating their negates. And of course I have a lot of cards that get KO rest mode. So playing Crusher Ball is a really good card for that. And of course the negates for yellow is this Flying Nimbus, a really great negate for stalling the game if you're not really ready for your setup. And the tech of this deck, 2 of this Darkness Eye Beam. Choose all of your opponent's battle card, they turn into rest mode. You know, one of my ways to rest all of my opponents if they're stalling me and they're making up their board, because almost all of my cards can KO rest mode battle card. And another tech of this card is the Death Razor. Choose one of your opponent battle card in rest mode and KO it. So it's really good playing Darkness Eye Beam or Crush Ball, then using this Death Razor for their heavy hitter instead of attacking it. And use this or the Kid Q or the 4-drop Frieza for KO it, all the rest mode. So really good control deck. Okay. For the block guards, I have these 2 Scientist Fu just for the draw power with the overwhelm of 7, sorry, and pay 1 energy. So this could be a great tech for the deck. Scientist Fu for drawing power, and of course this is the card I really want to work it out. This Increasing Evil Frieza, the Scene Evolve 6. So when you evolve, this card evolves from Frieza, so obviously I have a lot of Frieza to evolve to. And when a card evolves into this card, randomly choose up to two cards from the opponent's hand and reveal them. If the revealed cards are battle cards, play them of their skills are negated with their extra card placing into that area. So a lot of people say this is a bad card, this is not a good card. It's 50-50, I guess. For me, it's a double-edged sword. So I just really wanted to try that for fun. I did once evolve my Frieza into this card, and I got I really got very good cards that I discard from their hand because I pull out a negates in their hands. So yeah, but it's a 50-50 because if you manage to play a card from your opponent that has a big attacker, like for example the 7-drop cell, even though you won't be discarding any cards, but it still has a 30k attack and a single strike attack. So it will be a vanilla card when you play a battle card from your opponent's hands. But yeah, so this is the card that I really want to try. It turns out well, I guess. I went 3-1 with this deck. So yeah, this is the second version of my SS3. So stay tuned for the third version of my SS3, but I will be playing it first in our local before I reveal my deck profile regarding the third version of my SS3. Before the Tournament of Power theme booster will be coming. We have a tournament before that, so I'm gonna manage to play that last version of my SS3. Then after that Tournament of Power, I have a new kinds of deck to build, deck to brew, so stay tuned for more of that. But yeah, so by the way guys, I have a second version of my Caulifla deck. If you watch my first Caulifla deck, it's the Meta Cooler deck, and I build something with this Caulifla leader again with something to play on for fun or for anyway for competitive. But stay tuned for that before I release the third version of my SS3 Goku. I'm gonna show you my Caulifla deck, so stay tuned for that. Thanks guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this deck. If you have any comments or suggestion, please feel free to comment below in my YouTube channel and subscribe for more deck profile and box opening. So stay tuned because I'm gonna do a box opening for the Tournament of Power. Alright guys, see you guys. Till next time, bye.